Yeah. I accidentally hit something, y'all. I wasn't supposed to. Okay, and yeah, that's correct. Click on OK, turn it on. Good, now it's matching the game, which is perfect. And OpenRGB needs work, but it's better than running 3 different programs just to get the lighting of ambient effect that I want. The only problem is the Ace's ROG like thing on the left, the hero part of it, it does its own thing, which is kind of dumb. Unless you have aura sync and ambient. But the cool thing is, everything is lighting up the way I want it to. Yeah, I'm finally doing it. I clearly didn't complete what I said yesterday, but let's carry on with but it's an ultra wide. I'm playing an ultra wide. I know you guys see the black bars. I'm sorry about it. I'm like right on there. But I can see the chat. I think it's just better to move it. Oh no, it's the dungeon, right?
We'll see. This place used to be blooming with magic and nature. The tree was the heart of it. Many of the Tur Dulra runestones were destroyed during the days of Ash. But if one survived, we might be able to use it to heal the tree. If not, it may never recover. The chances are very slim, but perhaps you could search through the rubble for it?
Twitch actually pulls a file that you're streaming to it. I am not downscaling anything. So Twitch lets me do this, which I think is really cool, right? Because like, oh yeah. Definitely know my chat is working. And I realized that I have lesser buttons, which is totally fine. Oh, I knew I forgot to open one more piece of software. Where are you? So I'm still using Castor Labs caffeinated, right? Sorry, my scalp is a little itchy. I don't dye my hair frequently, and oh, hit cancel. Yes, I already have it set up. There we go. I was like, wait, what am I doing? So I use it because it does the shout outs and greets everybody who follows or subs in the chat. And I don't have to do it because I've already configured it to do so, which I think is amazing, right? So, like, yeah, it definitely is amazing piece of hardware. And I just let that run in the background because I'm still using the chat data from Elgato. And I literally just did a video on using Elgato like their lighting stuff with their Stream Deck, but with the Stream Deck Plus, because this thing has amazing dials, right? And like dials, I know some people are like, I want faders for audio or dials, right? Honestly, I use what's given, okay? I'm not particularly picky when it comes to that. As long as the functionality is simple enough, this small little thing is supposed to push on a button all the time. So I don't mind. Some people like faders because that's what they grew up with when it comes to audio engineering. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, I think what they're doing is targeting what's happening now. And,
By the oak, one did survive. I didn't dare get my hopes up, but we are truly blessed. I'll try to reawaken it. Hold fast. I don't understand. Why is the stone still asleep? Of course! We need to wake the 3 other runestones that connect this one with the deep forest.
Oh, I still have to talk to him? Alright,
Wonderful. 2 of the runestones lie within the deep forest. The third was hidden deep within the wretched delve, the entrance to which sits down by the ocean's edge.
I'm ready to go.
Return here when you find them.
She would cut off an inch every time, right? So like really getting away to see my natural brown coming through. And for a while, lighter and brassier.
I'm not ready yet. I lack the needed mana.
Please. I haven't slept in days.
You may call me Shoba. I offer solutions of a kind to those in need. Yet it is now I who need aid. And here you are. Coincidence and opportunity are sisters, you know. An ominous power stirs within the dark thicket. I sent my familiar Barrett to sniff about, but she has been gone too long. If you can find her, I would be in your debt. Oh, I'm just an old woman.
If the sun hits my hair, there's no red, there's no grass. So
One of my patrons who doesn't pay me to gossip about them.
I need time to prepare that. I lack the needed mana. I lack the needed mana. I need time to prepare that. Out of mana once again. I need time to prepare that. Out of mana once again. I need time to prepare that. I'm not ready yet. Out of mana, once again. I need time to prepare that.
And they seem to like the fish flavor more than they do the crab flavor, but they eat them. They like them. But their preference is the fish ones. So that was amusing. I tried to get it on the okay. I don't think they can have like the stick stuff, but they are omnivores. Alright, so here comes another quest. And like the reason why I'm doing this quest is here we go. So if you see here, right, I've done 14 side quests and we're halfway to earning those 4 paradox points. And as I do that and unlock them,
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of mana.
and stream, and I can use the same stream package that I have with my overlay. You don't use it because you don't want people to think you send feet pics or something? Yeah, you're not gonna let that go. You and crabs are so bad with that. Y'all are bad. Isn't that cool? Like, I love that I can do all of that. With the same overlays. Like, I can use it vertically, I can use it regular 16:9, which is or I can use it I am loving what I use my prompter as a secondary screen because it is technically running a screen in the background. But on top of that, with the display being at 15% on the brightness and the opacity at 72%, it's an odd number. I mean, it's an even number, but it's odd to have it at like not 70 or 75. But to have it at 72% opacity on the screen, I can actually see the chat without any glare. Or light bleed for that matter, because the way that the light bounces, you could still potentially get light bleed by the prompter. I don't have to worry about that. It's not an addiction, I swear. One of the reasons why I got the prompter was so I knew where the camera was, so that way I can actually like communicate and see the chat at the same time instead of having to look down like this or whatever and read it. But I mean, I still do that from time to time. But when I'm making content, if I'm doing it on the fly, I'm just or like navigating on the screen, which is what I did earlier in these videos. I just had to edit.
Easy, friend. Yes, actually, I could use your help. My friend here, Berfa, is injured. I don't want to leave her alone. But she needs a herbal remedy and my stores are empty.
If you tell me what you need, I can find it.
Oh, that would be a tremendous help. Thank you. Here's the list. You should be able to find everything near this camp.
But I have to thank my mom for telling me that colors were because she was suggesting ash brown, which is like normal. It's like a golden brown, and there's no red in it. My hair has no red. But I can tell you, even developing money gave me red. I don't recommend going with any color that says brown unless it's actually using get darker, but it'll. This is I like this.
I'm not ready yet.
Out of mana once again.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I lack the needed mana. I need time to prepare that.
I'm not ready yet.
I need time to prepare that. I lack the needed mana.
I'm not ready yet.
I shouldn't be. It says that I'm not.
I'm not ready yet.
Or I'm pretty quiet. No, hold on. Let me check my VSTs. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart Wavelink. Is that an improvement? It shouldn't be that bad. Oh my god! Because I created... I know what happened! It's the game! The game is louder than me. Is that any better? So I forgot to adjust them. This is my fault. I am so sorry. Hold on. This goes down to 10. You know what? We'll keep it at 12. A solid 12. Okay, and this one we'll keep at... you know what? Hold on. Let's go to Advanced Audio Properties. Alrighty, here we go. La-di-da. I don't know why. I fixed my alerts, but I didn't... Oh my gosh. Okay, this needs to be a solid 40. And this one needs to be a 35. Holy crap. This one needs to be a 40. Anything else I need to adjust? Right, that one doesn't even get output. Yeah, the game was super loud before. Yeah, I know. I have been, oh my god. I have messed with so much stuff on my computer. Like now everything's working the way it should, so. Okay, music, we can turn that off there because if we're streaming music, we don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. La 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 la. Okay, is that any better?
I need time.
I'm out of mana.
But is that better? I hope it's better. You know, the one thing oh, it's still loud. The game is still loud? Holy crap. Okay, hold on. Let's go to properties. The game. Okay, let's drop it down to 30. All right. Let me know how loud that is. Is it still loud?
I need time to prepare that.
Or is that better? Alright, I guess we're going this way. You can still hardly hear anything. Oh no, man. That sucks. Like, I don't know if I need to restart the stream, but I'm kind of scared to after, like, the debacle I had earlier. I haven't changed anything in the sound settings. No. Nothing in the sound settings. Yeah, I haven't changed anything with Wavelength. What did I do? I uninstalled IQ, Razer Chroma, Razer Synapse, and Armory Crate. But I didn't change anything with the audio. Let me go to the sound. More volume settings. Okay, wavelength system. You know what? I could probably do it from here too, huh? Okay, microphone effects, Diablo game, OBS goes to default, wavelength goes to default, system sounds. Yeah, no, like the sounds are good. Okay, mono audio is off. Bluetooth devices, no, system sound. Audio sound devices, more sound settings. I'm checking stuff out. Hold on. I wonder if it's because I uninstalled IQ and IQ housed a lot of stuff. Yeah, all my Realtek stuff is disabled because I don't use it. Sound settings. Let's see. Microphone effects is going to be my default. That's normal. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is it's the VSTs. Clarity. I haven't changed anything with this. I mean, I could do a full reset, but it's set the way that I need it to be. Right. Okay, so that's good. Ozone. Okay, so my equalizer is good. My noise removal. That's for the bands. Let me check my compressor. Okay, compressor is supposed to cut things out when I peak. I'm not sure how high I'm supposed to go before I peak, but let me know, is that any better? Auto leveling. Oh, auto leveling, like ducking? I haven't had any ducking going on. Hold on. Filters. There's no filters. I don't know. Okay, so it was compressor. I had to readjust compressor, I guess. Okay, we're good? We good? It's good? Can you hear me okay? Is it loud? Is it clear? Or is it bad? Just let me know. Like, I was so stoked, but I didn't think that it was gonna be this bad.
Must be it.
Hey, first run through, right? With a whole bunch of like craziness going on in Ultra Light, so
I'm out of
it is what it is. But I should be louder than the game now. The game was pretty loud. Travel to the chambers when
I need time to prepare.
I am so scared of this dungeon just because of all the dudes in here. And that makes me think the butcher. I'm scared, like I don't want to run into the butcher yet.
I need
if I were on
time
T3, I would maybe game a little bit lower. Okay, hold on. You know, surprisingly, I'm surprised that the game is this loud. Like, let me kill these baddies in it. I'm so distracted. Hold on. All right, let's go back here. Let's go ahead and right click to advanced audio properties. It says that the game is at 30%. Okay, I mean, we can definitely play around with it, but let's dial it down to 25. Oh no, not 35, 25. We don't want to increase it. Okay. And then let me know if it's super loud still.
I need time to prepare.
Is it still loud? The game does run loud. I can attest to that. Like, I have my audio set the way that I want, so that has not changed. But with all of the stuff that I have done, it really surprised me that it has a whole bunch of configuration. I might have to tinker around with my regular. Let me know. How does everything sound?
I'm not ready yet.
It's still louder than me.
I'm out of mana.
Oh my god. That's horrible. Okay,
I'm not ready yet.
we're gonna go into the game configuration now. Figure it out. Did I walk into one of these stupid things?
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, it's the adventure thing? I didn't even pay attention to this.
I need time to prepare that.
Wow, surprisingly I kept all 3 alive. Proud moment. It's just about louder than me. Okay. So what I need to do...
Take this, my friend. It's not much.
Go into the game settings. Go to options. Sound. Master volume is 100%. Effects are at 65. Music is at 50. Dialogue needs to be loud. Ambient noise, let's drop that down to 50. Cinematic volume. We'll bring that down to 50. Because I really only care about the dialogue, right? Okay. Any better? Wait, so my gain is off is what you're saying? Or is it the compressor? Like, what's it doing? I can't hear any of it. Because if I hear it, it's going to be at a set level that I have on my audio as opposed to what y'all are hearing. So just tell me, like, how bad is it? How bad? If you let me know, I can probably fix it. But you know what? Now that you mentioned gain, let's see. What is mine set at? I don't need 48V phantom power with the Wave DX, but I could probably bump the gain up to 40. How does that sound? You have to, okay, we're gonna keep it at 40. We're gonna see what it does. It's good? Okay. Well, if it's good, right? Like, that's what we want. We want good audio.
They did not believe me. Or perhaps could not believe me.
I still think that I'm clear and loud. Oh, good. Louder than the game this time? Or is the game too low now? Like, what's going on? Let me know. It's an easy adjustment, whatever. Okay, good. Yay! Thank you. I love y'all for telling me that because I would not have been able to do that on the fly real quick if y'all didn't tell me what was going on. Awesome. I'm happy hearing that. So now I know what settings I need to keep it at. So 40 decibels on my Wave DX along with my VSTs. Lowering the game on the in-game menu sound items. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Which means I'm gonna have to go back and adjust it for like the other profile I have for, speaking of profiles for OBS, I am making a YouTube video on that. I just want to be thorough with my script because that one I did write a script, but I'm adding more stuff, just given the whole ultra wide bit. So I'm kind of excited about it. I am streaming on ultra wide, yes. And I have not changed anything as far as like the aspect ratio. So when I'm done streaming here, yeah, unfortunately the game has black bars. The most it will do is, because 32 by 9 is considered super ultra wide apparently. There's like a scaling of them. But the aspect ratio that's common standard for ultra wide is 21 by 9. And my monitor is not a 21 by 9, it is a 32 by 9. So 3840 by 1080 is what I have. And then there is, like, anybody who owns a super ultra wide monitor is going to appreciate the stream because they're going to be like, yes, I can actually make this and maximize and watch it. But anybody who has like a smaller one is just going to have black bars on the side and on the top.
I need time to prepare.
Yeah, that's exactly why the black bars are there. if Blizzard would actually cater to people who have 32 by 9 or 32 by 10 or higher, we wouldn't be seeing those black bars like at all on the sides. You might see them on the top and the bottom, just like in a cinematic view, but you won't be getting them like if you ever watch on an ultra monitor, you won't be getting the ones on the side, but there are ones on the side. It's an unfortunate limit from Blizzard, which sucks. It does. They took away full screen because nobody plays this game in full screen. They play it in full screen window, which isn't bad because then you can like toggle without it doing that weird alt shifting that people complain about. Oh, I froze. There's the baddie there. I see it. But yeah, I really enjoy playing my games in ultra wide if I can. So I was like, well, how do I do this and enjoy like the fully immersion of the game, but still stream, right? Instead of having to downscale it to 1080p. So I was like, oh, I could do this. And I like that. You have to know the aspect ratio to downscale it to though. And apparently OBS is smart enough to do that for ultra wide monitors. But if you use multiple output when you're doing multi-streams, for example, Kick, you have to know the aspect ratio. A G9 or a G8 OLED for 400 at Best Buy. Top monitor was scratched and they didn't have any of the cords, and the power cord was an extra $100 plus took a mini display port and a mini HDMI. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. But you know what? Save your pennies because there's always a sale on Amazon with the Samsung Neo G9s. And I can tell you the one that most people are getting a really good sale on right now is actually the 57-inch. But there's some really good ones just with the 49 inches that I have. I can say that the 49-inch, they have 240 hertz, G9. They have the... what is it? OLED one, too. You don't want to go above 34. Well, that's not too bad. Most games will be operational in 34, so you should be fine. Me, personally, though, I would go to that 57-inch just because I want all that goodness. The thing is, so here's my beef about ultra-wides, right? One, they don't develop enough games in ultra-wide. A lot of the newer indie games or certain developers are starting to do that, and I love them for it because they actually factor in all different gameplay types. But people who are porting things over to PC, for example, Kingdom Hearts franchise, there were mods that were working until they ran updates. Once they did updates on PC, those mods were no longer working. So you can't go in and change the hex to change the FOV or the aspect ratio. Like, for example, I did a video on Sonic Frontier on doing that, and it was a lot of fun learning how to do it. And I can actually play that game in ultra wide, and I freaking love it. You want an OLED monitor? I'm scared of OLED monitors. I don't mind having the one I currently have, but OLED, they're organic monitors, right? So at some point they will, I mean, depending on how long you keep it and if you replace it and how you care for it, I don't really want to, what's the word? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I really don't want to have that burn-in thing be a thing for me. Yeah, we got that. Okay, maybe I should look at my skill tree, huh? Right? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do with my build? Yeah, I did it right. Okay, we're good. Let's keep going. Plus the extra $79 at Best Buy, they protect you for 4 years. Oh, that's true. I mean, you know, all manufacturers have a warranty of at least a minimum of a year. Majority of the ones that I've encountered at least 2 to 3 year window. I can say with my Xeneon monitor, I love that they had a, you know, dead pixel guarantee thing. So that was pretty awesome. I was fortunate enough to win the live giveaway with that Xeneon Corsair monitor, and I love it. I still have it. It's in another room being used, but with the Mac. And its color profile is amazing. But I was gifted this, and I love this monitor. Like, it's so awesome. And I find games every day that either have native support in ultra wide or have a mod for the ones that do have it. But a lot of the ones that are being ported over from console developers, for example, Square Enix, majority of their games are not compatible in ultra wide. There's like maybe 2, Bravely Default 2 and Harvestella. You can play those in ultra wide, but you have to use a particular tool to basically inject the DLL file or something. And I know all of this because I've been literally testing out all of these different mods, and they're not harmful mods or anything. They're just they're pretty amazing when they work. So yeah, it's really hard to find games like that. Okay, I guess let's go this way.
I'm not ready yet.
Mods are fun, but when they work. Oh, well, that's why I'm testing them. Like, I would only put content out, and I probably should label my ultra-wide videos, but I would only test the mods and only post the videos if I actually show that they're working. If they're not working, it's not worth posting. Like, that's my whole thing, right? Like, everybody can tell you on a forum, oh, it works, but they don't, you know, they don't tell you if it's current, if it's relevant, or if it's been outdated. And in my videos, what I need to do is probably put like the month that I tested it out next to it, so that way they know it's current for this time frame or something. Problem is that every now and then they get like a wild hair and decide to update certain things, and I'm just like, well, darn. The best mod you have found is the Elder Gleam for Skyrim. It's amazing. Tell me about it. I have Skyrim. You know, surprisingly, that game, what was it? Anniversary Edition or something, is in ultra wide natively. I did not know that. So I enjoyed it. I mean, I haven't beat the game, obviously. I'm like a noob in it, but it's a lot of fun. It's definitely something up my alley for like open adventure RPG. So I enjoy it a lot. Frost augments, huh? Cool. But what about the mod? Like, what does it do? I'm curious. There's so many mods for Skyrim, so I'm always curious.
I'm not ready yet.
It would be nice if Nintendo would actually just create a PC store, though. Too much to mention, but here's a YouTube video. Oh, it won't let you post links. But you can post it to me in Discord, and I'll be able to see it. Or you can whisper the link to me, and I'll see it. It won't let me. It's basically because it's basically a new game. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So in other words, it makes it like something brand new altogether. Got it. Well, at least it's not as scary as Elder Scroll or what is it? Elden Ring. Elden Ring, the first moment I walked out there, I kept dying. I was not a fan of it. Some people thrive in that game and some people don't. I did not. You love Elden Ring? I cannot beat it. Like, I suck at it. I am really bad at it. I think I was supposed to do something in here, and I feel like I'm missing a spot in this dungeon because it says I need to do something, so let's go back. But I got a check mark next to it, so I don't know. Activate their earthen runestone. Where the hell was it? Okay, I guess we just need to look around, because I don't know where the hell it is. What I am scared of is running into the butcher. Okay, cool. I'll check it out after stream. Open. I like how you... Oh, it was already open. I'm dumb. Never mind. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'll check it out. I'm kind of excited for it. Another thing I'm going to start doing is like taking my art back to what I used to do, is like do some custom stuff myself. Now that I can do a lot of cool stuff with this particular overlay, I'm like, I want to take my attempt at working on something cute, like a little doodle, and use it as an emote. But I want to learn how to do animation, so I'm going to attempt to do it. I don't know if it'll be good, but I mean, I know how to do GIFs, and I'm sure it's the same concept, so I'll figure it out. I'm just going to do one, see how well I do. If I do good, I'll try another. Like, I want to show y'all like some
ideas, but it's preliminary stages right now. My artwork isn't the best. It depends on what level of animation. So it's more so like what the emotes are, like, you know, just like maybe a 2 or 3 second little gif of like 2 or 3 little poses all in one animation. Like, for example, a little chibi character sticking its tongue out, or in other words, twerking its comeback. That's relatively easy to do. Yeah, I figured it would be if I do it in layers and just run the layers like a GIF, but I'll have to figure it out and see if I can recreate the same art style over and over, because I don't know if I can. That's the other problem, right? It's like I have to get good at drawing that too. You know that phrase, get good. But practice makes perfect, so I think that's something that I'm gonna have fun attempting to do. And if I got the style down, then I'll continue to. Yes, the twerking is back. I'm surprised that they banned it to begin with all the stuff that they have running amok on here anyways. Like, I have completely blocked out those types of streams, that type of verbiage. I'm like, eh. You can Midjourney nowadays really easily. Cool. I will have to figure that out. I do like realism though, but I'm not gonna go to that great lengths because that's a lot. But I wanted something cute, you know, something cartoonish. What does that say? What is that? Does it say rest in peace? Midjourney does cartoons. Cool. I'll probably check them out. See what it's about. I was thinking about doing it like freehand in one of my apps, but I don't know if... Wait. This started again? Look at that. It started the shine again when you leave and come back. That's insane. I was looking to see where this activate the earth and runestone is, but that might be outside. I think we've done everything we can do in here. But I'll take that 800 in gold. 808, yeah, why not? It was supposed to have a rest in peace, the pants too, but Twitch shot you down. Oh, was it twerking? Like, did it say rest in peace with like a twerking? That's awesome if it would have. Oh, I thought they were tied up. Here I was concerned for the person who was hiding over there in the dark. So what I can say, and I'm so proud of myself for getting rid of like all of that extra software, the bloatware. My CPU is running, and maybe we can actually do this on high. I mean, I don't know how my GPU will handle. It's at 69%. You know what? Let's do it. Let's change the graphics to... Hold on, I want to screenshot this so I don't forget, just in case I need to go back to it. All right, shadows, But I think we can run it in ultra. Save and close. Because my CPU is actually at 24%, right? And that means that it is not hot at all. It is running at 70C. No, an actual hole in the pan. Oh, wow. That's hilarious. So, look at that. My CPU is running at 28%. And my CPU Celsius is only spiking to 80, which is not bad for Diablo, with all that idle bloatware not running or throttling it at 100%. So that is something to keep in mind. And with the RGB source the way that I have it, I'm good with OpenRGB. Like, everything that I have works with it, so I'm good. Life is good. That is hilarious. That's too bad they won't let you... I mean, I get the whole concept behind it, and they're like, no, that's too offensive, but it is what it is. Is that another dungeon? All right, here we go. Dungeon crawling it is. Yeah, I enjoy this game. Like, I'm, what, barely level 71? We're barely getting to 72. I've been slacking. Like, I played it for a good while. Is this a hell tide or did I miss something? What is going on here? These remnants? All right, let's go in here. But yeah, I fixed a lot of stuff so that way I didn't have so much stuff running on my CPU because it was really frustratingly slow. And I don't mean like slow as in like everything that I do. I mean like it would the fans would go crazy. Certain things were running slow, and I'm just like, this isn't normal considering this is a higher tier build that I've done as opposed to everything else. But yeah, I don't like installing Asus stuff at all. Other than Fan Expert, I don't see the need in having Asus, period. OpenRGB can do a lot. And not only that, they also work with
I need time to prepare that.
certain commands, like I want to say over Wi-Fi, which I think is really cool.
I'm not ready yet.
I know, I just discovered OpenRGB, y'all. Like, I know somebody told me about it months ago, but I should have listened. The only thing I won't be able to do is use my G keys on my Corsair keyboard, but I'm okay with that. Honestly, I rarely use them anyways, if I'm going to be honest.
I'm not ready yet.
I could probably use them for macros if I knew how, but I have to figure that out. But I don't know what I would run in macros. I don't really have a need to run macros unless it was like for work, but even then I can't do that at work. I had to manually do things. And not only that, there's a lot of like security stuff that's running in the background. So like, if you ever wonder why something's running or bogging down your PC, it more than likely is some bloatware. Stuff you don't need. But I learned a lot with OpenRGB. The only thing I would like to do is change like my AIO picture. I can only do that with IQ, which kind of sucks. But I love Corsair. Like if I had everything Corsair, I wouldn't even be using OpenRGB. But it's all good. Unfortunately, not all of my fans are Corsair, so yeah.
I need time to prepare that.
But I'm liking the way the lighting is working, like on all of my LEDs. Like it's actually doing it individually as opposed to like one solid color being daisy chained. So it flickers and I love it. It's like a little ambient sparkle. Makes me happy. And that's how it should be, I think, with lighting profiles. Like, I don't know, rather than configuring a game profile, right, for lighting, like, just put it on ambient and you'll get the effects of, like, being immersed in the game anyway. I don't know, that's just, like, what I would do with any lighting when it comes to TV or gaming. Just set it to the ambient and fully immerse yourself in the ambient lighting of the game. That's what I do. It's kind of hard with these lights on, but like if I wasn't streaming, that's what I would be doing. I'm just happy my stuff works now. Now the moment of truth happens, like when I end the stream and see if it still connects ultra wide or regular as opposed to
I need time to prepare.
You know, having to switch things around again and again. But I know my computer got mad at me, so it's like, okay. No, just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I do have different binds for like potions. I use my I can't show you my mouse, but I use my mouse for the binds on the potion. But other than that, I've been using like the keyboard pretty much for everything. I don't have one of the. I mean, I could deck it out to my stream deck and do the keybinds, but I haven't really had time to play with all that. It would be cool though. I know some people, they have the timing so well that they do it or run macros, but I think that's not something you're supposed to do with Diablo. I don't know. Could be wrong. But if y'all hear me pushing buttons, that's
time
what
to
it
prepare
is.
that.
It's the mouse clicking or it's the buttons. Sometimes you think pushing the button harder or faster is gonna, you know, make you get good, but no. Hey, I could have sworn I did it. Seriously? There we go. It was all, let me out. I move with the mouse. I prefer it. I mean, I've with Diablo, I've had to been forced to use mouse and keyboard as opposed to a controller. There's no way I could play this with a controller. I'll be 100% honest. I tried, I sucked, and I died very, very quickly. So it is a mouse and keyboard game for me, for sure. I don't know how some people can do that. Like, the only cool thing about using the controller with this game is the rolling feature in Diablo 3, but I don't know if they carried that over to Diablo 4. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna adjust for a second. And drink some water, but I gotta reach for it. The WASD keys always throw me off, so I don't use them. I know I should. That way I can get familiar with hitting the E button when I'm actually like, what is it, playing other games to collect, but no, I'm not very good at that. My brain handles like so many things, but like asking me to play a game with a whole bunch of keys as opposed to like a mouse or a controller is a little... My brain is like, where is this key again? I'm not even joking, but like the 1, 2, 3, 4 is like super easy with the mouse. Like if I had the way of doing it left-handed, because it's like playing with a piano to me, that's what it feels like. You need food, be right back? Okay, cool.
I need time to prepare that.
Pizza is always good. You did know. Oh, I got stuck in that too. Are you kidding me? Let's see, do we have anything of value? No, all of it's lower level. We'll probably get some new stuff though. That was that. I guess we'll go back this way. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so running it in Ultra, my CPU is only hitting 23%. And at max on the heat, 85. So not bad for getting rid of a whole bunch of idle programs that I didn't need.
I need time.
Especially if I want to stream and run Diablo in Ultra. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. And get decent quality settings on stream too, right? Like that's definitely a thing. And the motivator was really I just didn't want my CPU overheating. And I wanted to be able to do what I wanted to do with my games without having a whole bunch of background tasks running. And it all started down a rabbit hole with the Asus stuff. I was just like, well, screw it. I have OpenRGB. Why don't I just use this for lighting? So I did.
I need time to prepare that.
No, someone did say something about core something in a video I came across where you have to disable it. And I don't know, but people keep it on for security reasons. But they say that that would actually reduce a lot of CPU usage as well. I have to type in the word, but it's core something on your computer. And it's in systems. It's like a hidden setting or whatever. Thing is, Windows automatically enables it. So when you're doing like your PC build or whatever, it's automatically enabled. But if you're running like a gaming PC, Windows is worried about people and like increasing their FPS or something. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm not ready yet. Like I learned so much just randomly browsing the internet. But now that I have a lot of free time, I've been catching up on my shows. I've been focusing on what I wanted to do. I've been doing some reading actually, which is a lot of fun. And well, brainstorming ideas. What blocks? It's core something. Let me look it up. It's core and then it starts with a D. Core Windows. Core isolation performance stealing security feature is now on by default. Microsoft's latest Windows 11 feature updates, the Windows 11 2022, turns on the operating system's core. It was core isolation, never mind. But you have to turn it off and then reboot. And then apparently that is going to help you with performance. But they keep it on because it's memory integrity, right? So a lot of people keep it on because some of them run like emulators and stuff. Well, you know, it's just one of those things. Windows keeps it on by default for secure, like secure things like malware and stuff to prevent it from coming onto your computer. Remastered Skyrim in 2024 with auto install. Ooh. And it's smooth. I'm sorry, I'm watching the video. This looks good. And he's walking fast too. Wow, this looks good. I mean, the water is really pretty. Wow. You're right. It's like a whole new game. Like, it doesn't even look like Skyrim. It's great. Like, look at that tree. Like, the way that it curves. And the wolves, like the texture pack, that's really good. Ooh, the killing was like, yeah. Man, this is like modern day Zelda, right? Like, it's beautiful. The trees look real. Like the bark on the trees look real. I'm looking, I'm showing, I'm going through clippets, but you can view through the lock before you pick it and see if people are inside. Oh my gosh, that's insane. I mean, he's walking through the grassy fields. The map is good too. Wow. I didn't realize how big Skyrim's map was, but wow, the rocks look real. He's showing the rock texture and everything. It looks really good. This is one of those games where it feels like it's a reality thing, with the exception of the character looking somewhat, you know, CGI cartoonish. But I mean, look at the creatures. There's walrus. They look real. The cows. The deers look with the weird phosphorus eyes. The dog, is that an Irish wolfhound? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, the dragon looks insane. Oh my god, that's wicked. The video, if you go in by 8 minutes and 17 seconds, that dragon, it's insane. You know what? I'll post a link in the chat actually. Hold on. I was all, that's wicked. That is, wow. I mean, the dragon looks more real than the person, but he took time with this. I mean, it looks like Smog. Oh, there's an ice dragon. Ooh. They made them Game of Thrones dragons, and they're all unique. Oh my gosh. This one looks like a green dragon. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm getting like heebie-jeebies just staring at it, and it looks so good. The fire, I see that with the hands. The wood looks real. Wow. I mean, the rain, the way the water bounces. Oh my god. How long did it take this dude to do it? Like, to remake this? Wow. Not sure. It must have taken him a long time. I mean, it's a beautiful world. Even the clouds, like the way the sky is, it looks amazing. Really good. Well done. It's awesome. Did we finish this dungeon? I guess. Oh, well, kinda. We didn't complete it yet, but let's go travel to the shaman's lair and beat the baddie in here and get whatever we're getting. It looks like there is an aspect. Wow. I'm Wow, like that's a modern day adventure game that needs to be released as like a updated DLC or texture pack or something. Or hell, why don't Bethesda just pay the dude and just like be like, hey, we're re-releasing Skyrim in this texture. Enjoy. Especially if he spent all that time making it. I don't know how long it takes somebody to do stuff like that, but it looks like it took a long time. Especially with those Game of Thrones dragons. Oh my gosh. That's wicked. It looks good. There's a dead person over here.
Whatever protected me from this demon-born blight has waned. The sores
At least I can actually hear the audio this time, like the voices
eats at the back of
in
my
the story.
eyes. Like the rest of my clan, I will lose this battle and succumb to this disease. It was proudful to think the earth protected me.
Alright,
So that I
let's
could save
beat up these vile dudes.
It was a curse.
Oh, we got a last minute. Okay, we'll be alright.
Helpless as all that I loved died. This is not
At least his voice acting is good.
the end.
The one who did Donan's was horrible.
Not let it be so.
I need time to prepare.
This is gonna take forever. A lot of baddies I've killed. I've already done what I needed to do, which is destroy the dude in the middle. But we're so close to 72.
Time to prepare.
I think we're gonna hit it. You're torturing your PC in Diablo. Everything is high. CPU 50%, GPU 90. My GPU is at 98%, but my CPU is at 26%. So what else do you have running? It really does depend on what you have running. Also, my AIO isn't going above 48%, right? It's at 48 Celsius right now, so my CPU is doing very well. It's at 83% Celsius, or I'm sorry, 83 Celsius, so that's not bad.
I'm not ready yet.
But what are you running your CPU at 90? Or 50, I'm sorry.
I need
GPU is
time
expected to run between 90 to 100. AMD, ooh, yeah, those run hot, and those always run all the cores. Is there anything as far as like software that you're running alongside it that's maybe what I call bloatware these days? Is that all of them? Did we clear everything in here? I think we cleared everything in here. Ryzen 1700 and a 5700 XT. The 5700 XT isn't a bad GPU. That's actually a really good one. That is, I think, in alignment with like my 3080 Ti, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a pretty good GPU. And this game, I can see the GPU running that high. So that doesn't surprise me.
Brilliant. They're
I'm gonna
humming
get some
again.
water though.
I can feel the life force surging.
And now
Let
I
us
don't
not
actually feel
waste a
my
moment.
office getting super hot like it
Wake up
usually
the
does playing this
Brimstone
game.
and
Like
restore
usually
our
by
Dharma.
now I'm a little sweaty. Nope.
It's
Ooh,
working.
he summoned lightning.
Last step. The power of the stones lingers with you.
Oh, great.
Touch the runestone and awaken them all to complete the ritual.
Oh, okay. I gotta touch all of them?
Thank you. You've reawakened this place.
Great.
Can you feel the magic flowing again? That's all you're doing. Isn't it beautiful?
I like when I saw this the first time around, but here's gonna ask me for more stuff.
You've breathed new life into our order. Our druids have begun returning. Those
Yay.
that survived. Many didn't. I once had an apprentice.
My AIO is showing at 49 now,
Never
so
backed down
let's
from a
see.
challenge.
Looks like it's
Not
spiking
even
to
when
max
Astaroth
30%.
came.
That's not bad.
I bade her not to
Not
go.
bad at all.
Of course, it didn't stop her. She...
Now I know what I'm doing
dead
when I
now.
install the next PC I build,
But her
although
spirit is
I love
shackled
Corsair
to the
products,
fight that
so
ended her.
it'd probably be a Corsair
Over
build.
and over she
Just
faces
have like
me.
one thing running.
Please, help her move on.
Help her move on. Chrome, 2 streams in HD and 4 monitors. You're actually surprised it's running. This is your Asus board. It's troublesome since day 1.
I've tried.
Did you change anything in the BIOS as far as
But I
like
can't-
Asus? So I learned with Jay's 2 cents. As a matter of
Not
fact,
like
you know
this.
what? Let's pause the game for a second. I'm like, let me do some digging real quick because I learned something with Jay's 2 cents. Go to my channel, go to subscriptions, me, view all my history, Jay's 2 cents. Where is he? I always come across some random ass videos. I'm not even joking. I could say that, right? Like not get in trouble. Okay, cool. Oh no, those are all ultra wide. La la la. We need to keep going. Here we go. This video, right? So I learned this is with Intel. Sorry, my nose is itching. I'm not sure what the AMD stock is, but let me go ahead and whisper this to you. That way you can look at the video and see if maybe you need to tweak some stuff in the BIOS. Because Asus apparently is notorious for doing things where they say they give you an option, but they don't actually give you an option to do something. And I like using Asus. Like I intend to buy a 5090 Asus ROG Strix GPU and put that in there and then build a streaming PC. Or this may become the streaming PC and I may do a secondary build and make it my gaming PC. I don't know. Because all my stuff is already on this computer, right? Like it would be kind of stupid to build another PC and make it a streaming PC when I'm using this one as a gaming PC and then I just make another gaming PC and just like transfer out one of my hard drives. So, because I could use this as an editing power horse. Definitely. And it's not hard to install the studio drivers as opposed to the gaming drivers. So like it's a win-win either way. Plus I have all of my streaming stuff on here. So it's a 1 PC setup right now. And I'm sure I could do it just 1 PC setup, but honestly, I want dual PC for this reason alone. So that way I'm not taxing a GPU, but we'll see how it all goes. I mean, I don't intend to do a secondary build till 2025. Or maybe even later 2025. Left in ashes, huh? Let's see, I guess we're going here.
I'm not ready yet.
There's a lot of little creatures here, and usually I get a lot of leather or something.
I'm not ready
You
yet.
stepped away. What did you send you? All right, so it's going to be in regards to Asus boards in general with the BIOS. So give it a watch. It's actually really informative. And I learned a lot about stock settings as opposed to Asus settings for optimization with the BIOS. So give it a watch. Maybe that might help you with your board. Possibly. It helped me. It saved my board. I mean, I'm doing what he suggested, and surprisingly, I actually have the same issue with Asus, and but with Intel. And like now, my CPU is running the way it should be running instead of running extremely high. I was wondering, like, why is it I have higher specs than the other PC I had playing Diablo 4, and it was still overheating? You have an MSI board? So he mentions there's an honorable mention of an MSI board in there. So I would still give it a watch. Because he says a lot of stuff that happens in the BIOS that apparently isn't being done properly. So you like him? I do too. I have to say, you know, coming across him, Epozvox, who is the other one? Harris Heller. I think Harris Heller was the first one I actually interacted with that actually responded. Like, he was totally cool. He was totally chill. At the time, it was Alpha Gaming is when I reached out to him, and then he went under his name, so I thought that was pretty cool too. But I like watching him, and who's the other streamer I ended up watching? I wouldn't really call him a streamer, more like a content creator, but there's the dude, he talks a lot, he breaks it down, but it's extremely technical. He has a lot of curly hair, it's long, I don't know his name, Nexus something. I watch him too. I learn a lot with him. Oh, I have to fight her? Alright. Level 75!
I won't lose my home.
But yeah, Nexus something is the dude I watch. Okay. Well, that was quick.
I won't lose my home.
Oh, was that dude doing the same quest? That is hilarious. Oh my gosh. I'm like, nah, I already did it. I didn't know you could do the same quest with somebody else.
Spirits.
That's hilarious.
Thank you. Truly.
I am not the only one doing this, apparently. Doing the grind to
She
level
was
up
days
by
away from finishing
doing
her apprenticeship.
quests really helps.
I had a staff fashioned for the occasion. Almost buried it with her. But it didn't seem right.
Oh.
Here. I think she'd want
But
to
I
see
like
it put
that
to
I can
good use,
hear the
not
voice
rotting
acting in the
ground.
game so much better than everything else, like the sound effects and stuff. What did he give me? Left in ashes. We'll favorite that so that way we don't accidentally get rid of it since he gave me that. We don't need everything else though. So I think we're done in this area, right? Let's go see what this person wants. Because we haven't earned the 4 Paragon points yet in this area. This is why we're doing quests. But I also want to check and make sure that I'm not missing the world boss. That's a Legion event. Oh, there is a world boss. Starts in 24 minutes. We can go hang out there in 24 minutes then. Oh, cool. I got some spectral essence. I don't know what that's for, but cool. What else do I need to do? I mean, there's clearly something here, so let's go discover it.
I'm not ready yet.
How big is this world? It's pretty big. I mean, it's a big map, but, you know, you're usually porting everywhere after you unlock it. And not only that, there's the Lilith pillars or towers or whatever. The story is good, though. Like, I love the Diablo lore. I never thought that I would get into something that was a dungeon crawler. I was like, eh. But, you know, I played with my friends, and then it's like they got me hooked, and it's like, oh my god, this is an addiction, but it's like, I enjoy it, so. And the selling point of Diablo 4 for me is the mounts and the cosmetics. I love it. It's like my favorite thing. The only thing is, I don't want to pay 20 bucks a cosmetic. Like one freaking cosmetic. Like, look at the shop. It's ridiculous. Oh, wait. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, cool. She can't make me offers? What? The shop isn't working. Well, that sucks. Well, anyway, there's a lot of stuff in the shop, and it's expensive. Like, it adds up. I wish that they would, instead of microtransaction the cosmetics, actually make you earn it in the game by doing severe grinding, like encountering goblins or whatever. The butcher, the world bosses, you know, the seasons. I kind of wish they would let me replay season 3. Hey, what's up? But I'm happy, like, you know, season 4, it's such a change. Like, I like the way they're operating in season 4. It's not bad. Hello. I figured I was gonna play. I finally got everything working after some technical difficulties. I had every intention of streaming earlier. Every intention. I guess we're examining all of this, huh? We'll take the protection shrine and carry on.
I need time.
I remember the side quest. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just greed at this point on a corporation's end. It's like, make the game complete, make all the stuff earnable in the game, you know, offer like one cosmetic bundle per season with the battle pass and then call it a day. People will pay for the battle pass. You make your money that way aside from the game. And if they are gonna do DLC, it needs to be good DLC and not like $100 for DLC. Like DLC shouldn't be more than 20, 30 bucks. And even then, it should really be about like 15, 20. If I'm gonna be honest, like realistically. Like, make the games fun again. That's how I see it. Like, I would spend hours grinding in the game if I knew I could earn all of the crap in the game by literally just like stumbling across it.
I'm not ready yet.
But they don't do that. They don't do it. I think D3 was the last game of its breed that they did something like that for, which kind of sucks. This is like you could earn the pet or whatever every season, but as soon as Diablo 4 came out, you can't keep up. Everything's literally money, money, money. It's the only drawback. But I'll pay for a battle pass. Like, I don't have any problems paying for a premium battle pass.
I need time to prepare.
D2 is your favorite? I have not played D2 Resurrected. I hear it's good. D3 was my first Diablo game.
I need time to prepare that.
I really do wish that they would do away with the microtransactions, though. Like, I can understand why they want to do it, but I'm not a fan of it. Okay, let's go here. And then we do have to hightail it to the world boss because we don't want to miss it this time on stream. I don't care who that lord is. We're going this way. We have an agenda.
You seem to know your way around here.
One thing I'm excited about, I didn't realize that was in Ultra Wide, is The Witcher's franchise 1 through 3. There's different mods for 1 and 2. You started with the first Diablo and you're pretty familiar with all the lore and history of the series. It's pretty awesome. I actually watched your video on the story. It's pretty good. I liked it.
At your service.
I was listening to it while I was actually giving meds to Yeti before I was before I went live streaming, and unfortunately I experienced so many technical difficulties. It's like, okay, one thing led to another, and now everything is working. So I'm happy again. Like, this is my happy place.
I need time to prepare that.
I have no idea what level my buddy is though. I haven't talked to him, but I'll figure it out. You know, I've been killing deers instead of cows.
I need time.
I guess this dude's gonna die after all. It's a good thing we didn't kill him until now, huh?
Seems like grave robbers got here long before we did.
All right, well, let's carry on.
One last search. They might have missed something near the water.
They might have missed something important. What could they have missed, lady? Lady has me crawling all over the place. All right, so there's like a little carving or whatever. We see a goblin, we're chasing after it.
I'm not ready yet.
You tried a rogue this season and got to like 50 and then decided to make a barb again. You just like the barb. I tried barb in the season of Construct, but what happened was I did not finish season 3. I got bored, and when I get bored of something, I'm like, oh, that's not good. So when they changed it up with the Loot Reborn, I'm hoping that they have better,
a fox or a wolf.
a better roadmap ahead, is what I was gonna say. I don't know why I drew a blank there for a second.
One last stop I'd like to make before Turdalra.
Oh, jeez. Lady, where are you making me go? All right, we're going this way. Oh, let's kill all of these real quick.
Ready yet.
Get some XP. All right. I mean, it was worth it, right?
I'm not ready yet.
And we unlocked the, what is it? Season's Journey, tier 73. So, there you go.
I need time to prepare that.
Get off me, bears. Like one thing after another here. All right, so I guess we'll port to town real quick because that's all we can really do. Are you freaking kidding me? I was trying to get out of here. Die, you crazy banshee. We still have a little bit of time to get to the world boss. It lays a solid foundation for a good future, features and systems leading up to the expansion this year. I'm hoping the expansion is worth it, and I'm hoping like I can, you know, I would love if they gave me the option to replay season 3 and earn everything, because like I'm kind of pissed I didn't finish it, but that's on me.
Use it well.
Use it well. All right, lady. But I enjoy Diablo. Like, it's not just the grind, like, it's like the story, right? So, like, if you do the side quests, I think you get to enjoy it a little bit more. All right, so I need to go this way real quick. This is where? This lady's gonna get me in a damn fight.
I'm not ready yet.
I think they should do that like a few games do and make the seasons just earn able at any time, so as long as you purchase the item. I agree. Like, it would be nice to actually like play it in my own time instead of it being rushed, because season 3 was just too short. So I'm a little bummed I didn't get all of the cosmetics in time.
I need time to prepare.
Thank you for your aid. And look, maybe I'll see it.
All right, so we've completed that, but the world boss starts in 15 minutes. You know what? We still have enough to do this. Let's go here. A little warm. My CPU is at 41, 35%. It's spiking up to 87, but it's not hitting anywhere in the 90s with all that bloatware. And GPU is at 80C. That's not bad. And it's running at 93%. So that's what happens when you put it in ultra. Now, if I dial down the settings again, go to options, change it to high. Everything else, with the exception of this. And what else did I need to change? Clutter. Oh no, this can stay up. There's a shadow. Shadow is down. Ambient occlusion, I think, can stay on high. We're not doing ray tracing. Physics quality. Where else? Right, so if I do this and close, it'll drop down. We'll see what it drops down to here shortly. So it drops down to 32%, and it's dropping down to 70 Celsius. And my GPU is still at like 90, so, and that's normal. That's typical for a GPU to do that. I mean, in actuality, I don't think y'all can really see the difference between ultra and high anyways. Like, high is pretty good. Medium high is probably the sweet spot, depending on the type of PC build you're doing and what kind of stuff you have running in idle. So high is still good. Take care. You hope you're having a fantastic stream. Yes, I am having a fantastic stream. Thanks.
Excellent. There's
have a good night.
mortar and pestle over there. Mix the ingredients up.
Oh, okay. She's bossy. All right, we're taking care of Bertha.
There. Hopefully she can recover.
All right, cool.
I'd like to prevail on you for one more thing.
Oh my
if
God,
I
lady.
can. Bertha's injuries were made with a blade. Help me search where I found her, and maybe we can find.
In other words, we have to go and take care of her friend's stabber. Says I can go this way. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. I'm not paying attention. We're looking for a blade.
This is where I found it. Looks like.
You know what I like is that I marked that particular knife for a reason. All All right, well, we're gonna have to wait on that lady because, like, this is gonna start, so we might as well start heading over there. I'm like, I don't want to miss this one because I have to do it for the week, and I have not done the weekly world boss thing. Let's see, we're in Sko's Glen, and this is what considered. Okay, well now I know I need a port here. I can do more side quests. We're not too concerned about all of that right now. We're just trying to get through. Unless we see a goblin, we won't hop off our horse.
I need time to do that.
I don't see no goblins.
I need time to do
Those
that.
things look like my sugar glider, who's still mad at me, by the way. I know some people can still get in the middle somehow. I don't know if they fixed that, but I remember there was a time I learned how to do it where, oh. I think we can still do it. It's definitely a thing. Yep, so there's still that. So they earned that horse by getting to 90 on their season's journey. So let's see, we can go type in you. That'll take us here. We've got the blade. What else did I acquire? Ooh, look at that, fancy. We're getting there. I mean, I have a couple of things I need to unlock. We're gonna get some platinum coins. That's cool. We can save those to buy a really cool cosmetic later on. But we're getting there. As soon as we get here, we can get the mount. This mount is so cool looking. I love it. I want it. That was the only reason why I bought the battle pass. And, you know, Blizzard knows where to hit me where it hurts with horses. And I'm just like, this one is so pretty. I must have it. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, it's really pretty. But I'm not too far away from getting to it, so I'm excited about that too. And I know on T4 I won't die with the world boss, although I kind of stood there on one battle, which was kind of stupid. We have 9 minutes. I suppose I could probably port to town real quick. Change a couple of things about my outfit as we change our acquisition of items, if there's a thing nearby. First, let's go ahead and get rid of the stuff we don't need and put stuff in our stash. You're level 10 now, sweet. That is awesome. Okay, so I can do that. Scrap that. So what did you decide to go with? What build? I'm always curious. Did you do a necromancer or what did you decide to go through? I'm gonna go to effects. Is this new? I thought we already had that. Weird. All right, let's change this and change that. I mean, we're starting to change our appearance. Not completely evil, but you know. Druid in bear form, sweet. So what build in bear form? This is the new one, right? Okay, cool. I mean, my sorceress is starting to look
I cannot
a little
do that
mismatched, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned with it. I've been wanting to do that for a while. Oh, look, everybody else had the same idea I did. Disappear and come back. It's hilarious. You don't know
Hello.
what you're doing, you just kill stuff. So have you never played Diablo before? If you haven't, I recommend running through the story. The story is really good. You level up that way, but if you're doing the Seasons Journey, I can tell you, start with side quests. Start with one area of the map. Don't feel too overwhelmed. For example, you're always going to start here in Kovishad, right? So do everything you can in Kovishad. If you haven't gotten the Altars of Lilith, do so, because I think this will count towards your run through. That way, when you do decide to do the Eternal run through, you can use your character, I think, at that point to do it like in the main, or you could start a new game, do the story, but I still recommend fully immersing yourself in different sections of the map. Like what I'm doing right now is just a whole bunch of side quests. I haven't finished any of this yet because, you know, world boss time. But once you get to level 50, you can unlock tier 3, depending on the build that you do. If you're not sure about the builds, let me do Diablo 4 new build guides, getting started. So I will post what I use. Let's move this out of the way real quick here. I always go here as my source for like the build that I'm doing and try to match it as close as I can. And it breaks it down. It's a learning curve if you're not familiar with like the terminology, but it does get easy. Oh, wow. I have no idea how long I've been streaming, but that's the beautiful thing about ultra wide. Like I get to just fully immerse myself in the game and hang out in the stream and not pay attention to time. I love it. Love it, every second of it. So let's see. This dude is gonna be a level 90 plus, so it's a Shaba. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Oh no, we got a level 100 here. We should be okay. We have 2 of them. A level 72 like myself. Level 76, 93. We're gonna be all right. They should be able to help with the Shaba pretty quickly. Got a Twitch notification. Couple of notifications here. What? A community note. Oh. Apparently, Twitter has community notes. It says the raccoon featured in the first segment is an adult, while the raccoon in the second segment is a kit. These aren't the same raccoons, and the video is farming engagement. This is helpful. Yes, thank you for educating me. Easy to understand. Submit and agree. Why does Twitter do this? You know what? I still call it Twitter. Oh. And that's me. Sweet. Alright, so like Discord gave me notifications too, apparently. Yeah, it'll help you on your run through. I mean, it helped me. So you're doing a druid. There's quite a few different druids you could do. There's the bear form. When I did a druid, my druid was a platinum blonde. She was awesome. It was a lady. I always choose lady characters. Like, I love that option. It's one of my favorites. They have really cool cosmetics. But then again, you know, I'm a lady, so yeah, it just makes sense. But I like how inclusive that part is in Blizzard. It's not just like, you know, a character. Like, I can actually be a lady as a lady in a game. It works. But yeah, the druids, you don't get to like change a whole customization of the character, but you do get to choose like the basic and the gear is really what's going to make your build. So depending on what you go through, it'll help you further along. But don't try to unlock all things. It's going to be a very borked to build if you do that. The guides are there to kind of give you an idea of what you want to do, and then you can farm like certain aspects and certain gear, or when you get the aspects, you can enhance the gear that you have. It's really cool. It takes time to learn it. Like when I when I first started playing a Diablo 3 game, I didn't know anything about anything. I was like, what? How do I do this? I just keep dying. I'm jelly, right? I didn't know that you have to do, for example, nightmare dungeons in this game to level up your glyphs. I didn't know you had to do Paragon, what is it? Not Paragon, darn it, what were those stones called again? Gems. You had to upgrade your gems. There's these particular gems that you do with, what did we call them? Rifts. Greater rifts. The greater rift gems. You upgrade them, basically like a nightmare dungeon glyph, and it's basically supposed to help with what you're doing with your build. So there's guides that explain a whole bunch of different things with Diablo. Wow, this is what happens when you don't play Diablo 3 for over a year and you're like fixated on 4 and you forget what is it? I just said it. Rifts and greater rifts are, which is hilarious. I forgot rifts, y'all. Oh my god. I just know like I Paragon and rifts. So I was like la-di-da, Demon Hunter, scrolling through. Like if I were playing it, I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about, but like my brain is D4 in Nightmare Dungeons, so yeah. It's just a matter of relearning the information. And it's like, wait a minute. But it's very helpful. I know there's Icy Veins. I try to follow their builds, but their builds were very hard for me for some reason. It was like hardcore, I don't know, like you had to basically get down to the very like detailed thing that they do in their build as opposed to max roll. I think max roll gives you a little bit more flexibility, but Icy Veins is another good source. You just watched a brother play D3 long time ago and you played PoE for a bit and then it was this king of games. What is PoE? I'm gonna look that up on my mobile so that way we stay on the screen here. Oh, 34 seconds. Hold on. PoE game. Path of Exile. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. I looked it up and you typed it in chat. That's hilarious. Ah, here we go. Well, as soon as this thing disappears, we can...
I need time.
Damn creature. Ashaba's gonna die. I didn't die. Yay! Alright, cool. So we can go to the Tree of Whispers too. Actually, let's go ahead and thank them because they killed it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The Tree of Whispers is another thing. Like, after you do so many things, then you can go there and claim whatever reward they give you. So that's cool too. I'm liking the newer gear, like the upgrade from like looking evil. I'm not the only one who left the world boss and came over here, so that's smart.
It is done.
All right, one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, collection of chaos. We're gonna go with chaos always. You have problems with autocorrect and don't know what's going on, damn Windows. Oh no, what happened? Did we unlock something? Oh, we did. Okay. Let's see. Boost your reputation with the Iron Wolves. How about we do the glyphs? Because we're gonna be getting there soon enough. And then we'll do the Iron Wolves one next. Cool. So let's see what we got. We got some mats. And let's see what we got from Ashaba real quick here. So Ashaba gave us a drop of 918. It's kind of weak. 925 is good. We could probably use that upgrade for sure. So we don't need that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Yes, we will hold on to that. 925, this doesn't do anything for me. 462. It's the same. Huh. We could probably see if we need the aspect though. That's crap. We'll probably keep that. We'll probably keep that. Cool. So let's go ahead and port to town. You have the same account on PC and laptop and you think it's confused with syncing settings all the time. That's frustrating. I actually do mine local, so that way I don't have to put up with all that. I never use the Microsoft stuff anymore as far as like OneDrive or anything like that, especially now that Copilot's a thing. So I'm not really too happy about that. Let's see, this was, where did we ported here, right? There were some side quests here. Yeah, I don't really like using, even though I have like Office, I don't really like syncing things with Microsoft OneDrive. If anything, I use Google. I use their OneDrive because I have their fiber stuff. So, and I use their phone service because they're cheaper in a family plan. I have my roommate and my roommate's dad on my plan, but they're cheaper with Google Fi as family, as opposed to most of these places charging you and then wanting your bank account for like a discount, which is stupid, by the way. And I say that because that's exactly what I had to deal with T-Mobile. I am not a fan of them.
Just reading this fellow's entrails. The goatmen are encroaching ever more on our lands. I'm trying to determine why, how.
She's just standing in a field of
You can learn a
skeletons.
lot from someone's innards.
That's not
You
good.
remember or practice the old ways, but you split the gut and read the mess that pours out. Help me open the gut further, will you?
I don't
Not
want
getting good
to.
reading.
I don't like dissecting
My
anything.
hands aren't as steady as they used to be.
I'm not ready yet.
Full of parasites. There's not much left to read now. I had a hard enough time getting hold of this one.
Y'all see that? There's a goblin. What did I say? We were gonna chase after it, right? Hold still, you little monster.
I'm not ready
You
yet.
see, I want you to be my friend. He dead now. We got some living steel, so I like that we're getting some mats, which is good. Which means you don't necessarily have to fight like Barshan to get one of the eggs or whatever. I mean, you could, but... I don't know where I went, but we're good.
I'm not ready yet.
Are you on T2 or are you on T1? Alright, here we go, into the cellar. The next thing I want to figure out is how to change like the AIO gives. And because I have HW info on my screen here, so I can see what all my stuff is at all times. I even did it for streaming because I like took a whole bunch of features off of my PC that I didn't need and kept what I needed as far as like on my stream deck. So I was like, cool. Monitor stuff at all times. That was quick. So somebody's trading stats and mats, huh? See, I never do that. I like doing the grind. Like, I find some satisfaction in it.
Time to prepare that.
I mean, I'll run my mats with people, but I won't give them away. Unless it's like one of my buddies and we're all running them together because they have the amount that we need, vice versa. It's different. But I won't give them to strangers. Like, nah. Hold on. I'll hoard my mats. I do. I hoard them. Oh, I had to collect these? That's so gross. Yuck. That's what she was wanting me to do. Alright, here's some goatmen right here.
I'm not ready yet.
No entrails, huh? So gross. We're collecting entrails.
I'm not ready yet.
We should get some. Several. Look at that.
I'm not ready yet.
All right, we have enough. Where do I need to go? Over here. My mouse is flickering. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like a feature in the game or if that's just like something I've done with the game itself. But everything is working as it should lighting-wise, so I'm very happy about that.
Splendid.
Yay!
My visions have been clouded lately, weakened. Hopefully these entrails will tell us more. Let's see here. Just a moment.
Like, we've already done the story for season... Well, I did. I did the story for season 3, so...
Yes, our people are starving, going hungry while the goatmen overrun our farms. These lands used to be protected.
That means we have to go kill Goatman,
well,
but it is getting late and I do have to work tomorrow at normal time,
From my
so...
readings, I was able to see
I'm gonna be
an
calling it a
attack on
night here
Keeler
very
Farm
shortly.
nearby. I sensed a survivor. Hurry, find them.
Find
Learn what you
them.
can, then return to me.
It's 4 a.m. You should go to bed. Yeah. It's 9 o'clock p.m. here, so I am gonna go to bed myself. But thank you for watching. I will see you all next stream, and I may do a test stream just to make sure everything is working if I close out OBS and restart it. But good night, everybody.